I guess it depends on the owner, the person that's going to be running the business. If the person is more entrepreneurial, they might look for more of an emerging brand to help them grow so that they have more influence and can kind of build the business with the franchise system itself. If they are more of a collaborator and they enjoy the process of building but having some steadiness underneath the system as well, that type of person is what we call partner, and that's someone that isn't wanting ground floor, but the next step up from ground floor. We want something that has some stability, some strength in the system, but that I have a lot of influence and say over, and that we can work with the franchise in building. The next level up is called a partner or plug and play, and that type of person is probably the sweet spot in franchising. So this is where the system has legs underneath it, but it still has enough room to grow and room to scale and systems to use and all the things that speed up their success in the business, but not as many of the caps that limit their ability to grow and succeed. Which, when you get to kind of the empire brands, the really, really big, huge brands, there's a lot of caps that make that opportunity less and less and less for the owners. So if you're considering becoming a business owner of a franchise, the first thing to do is look at you. Who are you? What do you want to accomplish? What kind of relationship do you want to have with that franchise system? And what kind of influence would you like to have with the brand? And then based on that, you try to find brands that match exactly those components. So it's really a custom experience, but it's one that is so important because it changes how fulfilling the experience of a franchise owner will be. It changes it so that you can either start as a first-time owner with a brand that is just completely synced in an alignment with what you're wanting to accomplish, and you work together and collaborate all the way through, or you can get into a system that it's so structured and refined that this is kind of the bucket of what you're able to do, and you work and play and operate within that bucket. So it really depends on who you are as an owner, but that choice of picking one that aligns with you is super important. So we just encourage you to take the time to research that and get to know those components, because it'll make a difference in your day-to-day life.